Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we're going to be breaking down this guy's funnel. If you don't know who this is, his name's Charlie Morgan. He's currently doing around $1 million a month in profit with his YouTube channel, which we're going to be breaking down in this video. We're going to be breaking down his YouTube channel itself, the content he's posting, the landing pages that he's pushing, and all of the little strategies that he's using to actually get this maximum conversion rate and make over $1 million a month with, not the biggest audience in the world. So usually, if you've seen any of my videos before, you'd know that I like to break down what the creator is selling in the beginning of this video. However, I don't really think that it's necessary for this case scenario. I think this is an exception because of the funnel which he's built. I think that this funnel which he's built, as long as you're selling something high ticket, I feel like this is going to work for you pretty much 99% of the time. This means that if you're a coach, creator, influencer, you're selling some sort of high ticket product and you have an audience size of over 1,000, I know that this will work like clockwork for you, unless you're like that 1% who is in like some super weird niche. But for most of you guys, this is going to work. So let's start with the 3-step process which he's using to actually get to $1 million a month in profit. Firstly, he has to get traffic somehow. We're going to be breaking down how he's getting traffic. After that, all of the people who are seeing his content, they actually need to get interested into whatever he's selling. They can't just see it and, buy straight away. There are special strategies which he's using to get them interested. And from there, when they're interested, you're interested into a bunch of things right now, but that doesn't mean you're going to pull the trigger and buy all of them. So we actually need them to pull the trigger, take the last step and buy them. And this is exactly what I'm going to be breaking down in this video, these 3 steps right here. So let's start with getting traffic, because I think this is the most unique, because he's not doing any of these platforms. He's not doing TikTok, he's not doing Instagram, he's not doing X, and he's not doing Discord. So that kind of leaves you with a question, what is he doing? Because right now it doesn't seem like he's doing social media at all. It just seems like he's cold approaching strangers on the street and pitching to them like, yo, sign up to my free training or join my free school community. But here's the secret. He's putting 100% of his attention into YouTube. And the best part is you can copy his YouTube strategy for completely free. And even though that Charlie Morgan has the budget to and used to hire fancy editors, create fancy thumbnails, implement constant retention tactics, and have 2-page long descriptions, he doesn't do any of these things anymore. Yet he's still getting 5 times as many views and making 10 times the money he made before. So how is he doing it? Well, he's transitioned into posting raw, long, authentic, and value-based content. And I know this sounds generic and boring, and you've heard a bunch of different guys back from 2018 talking about this, but this is what's working right now. So here's the value checklist which you can use to copy Charlie. Number 1, could you sell this video to your ICP for at least $50? And number 2, is the video at least 20 minutes long to get the viewers to really know, like, and trust you as much as possible? That's it. You were probably expecting some long, crazy list with a bunch of words that you and I don't understand, because that's what every other YouTuber does. But that's not the case here. By not overcomplicating it, he's been able to achieve the following results. 8 figures using YouTube alone. And this is from his newsletter, and we already know he's doing over $1 million a month just from people inside of his team. All from going from content like this, where you can see fancy thumbnails, super short videos, getting 9,000 views, 15,000 views, 9,000 views, 15,000 views, which, don't get me wrong, is pretty good in the entrepreneurial space, but he's been able to multiply it by a lot to going to videos like this, which are pretty long, like 1 hour 17 minutes, no fancy editing, no fancy thumbnails, it's just him and what he's drawn onto a whiteboard, getting crazy results like 270,000 views, 74,000 views, 47,000 views, 292,000 views. Now let's get into the part which all of you came for, right? the funnel itself. Yo, real quick, if you're a coach, creator, or influencer and are already monetizing your audience or are looking to monetize your audience, then book a call with me, first link in the description. We're going to be looking over how you're generating interested leads, how you're getting traffic, and how you're converting interested leads. I'm going to be teaching you everything I've learned from scaling a coaching offer from $7,000 to $76,000 per month in 40 days, what I've learned from coaching programs that I've paid thousands of dollars to get into, and what I've learned through being in this info space for over a year now. And if at the end of the call you for whatever reason think that you didn't get enough value from the call and that you wasted your time, let me know on the spot and I'll pay you $100 for wasting your time. Anyway, back to the video. Now let's get into the part that all of you came for, the funnel itself. The funnel that everyone is copying because it works so well. And the funnel is, the second part of the process, generating the interested leads. So all of his videos have the same description. It says, I hate case study funnels and being pitched just as much as you do. But if you're curious about how we help agency owners, coaches, and consultants beyond these videos, the link will explain. No bullshit, no email opt-in, and no free training to be found here. Check it out, and then it's just the link to his landing page. And here's his landing page, which I've actually analyzed for you beforehand. So at the very top, he has a sort of like clock running out to build urgency and to get you to the second step of his website. If you're not familiar with this sort of format of websites, of sort of like funnels, it's a two-step process. So step one is watching a video, and step two is actually the call to action, which I'm going to get into in a second. But let's talk about the copy at the very top. So he's calling out who he wants to, he's calling out his ICP. So agency owners, coaches, and consultants. So who is this for? Then he's giving them the promise, which is 30 to 100 qualified appointments every single month. And then he's giving them the guarantee, which is just guaranteed. But if you want to go crazy, you can write down your guarantee here as well. Then he's giving them step 1 of 2. You don't just want to be like step 1, because they're going to be like, okay, step 1, okay, is there 36 steps? Or it's just going to convert better if you tell them step 1 or out of how many steps. So I'd say step 1 of 2, and then just giving them the steps to watch the video or whatever you want your first call to action to be, to actually qualify as many people as possible. So he's telling them to watch the video. The video is just a super simple VSL. If you want my video breaking down how you can make your own VSL, DM me on Instagram the word VSL and I'll send you a Loom for free. Then step 2 of 2, which is the last step, is this call to action. And you can do whatever you want for your call to action. It could be a type form, it could be a Calendly like he's doing here. It could even be giving your email. So what Charlie's doing here is his call to action is actually a sales call. But he doesn't want to frame it like a sales call. He's framing it like something else than just a sales call. He's framing it as a discovery call where they're going to learn how to book more appointments, how to scale their agency, consultancy, or coaching, and how to get better at sales. Then underneath here is going to be a little bit more sales copy for the people who just aren't persuaded yet. He's going to spam results, which, by the way, for everyone who does have results, I recommend this. And this is just such a great example because he doesn't stop. A lot of people, they have a bunch of results and they just put 3 results onto their website. I wouldn't do that. Just do what Charlie's doing here. He's absolutely spamming results. As many as he can, he's putting them all into here. Then even more results over here. More sales copy, just breaking down what's inside of his program. And at the bottom, we have the second call to action to a sales call. Then the last step of the process, which is actually converting all of these interested leads. Now, the second that they book in the sales call, the Calendly is going to redirect them to this page right here. We have the very top, which is just a confirmation, like, congratulations, your appointment has been scheduled. Then the call to action, which you can see right here. Please watch this short video to confirm your appointment. And with this siren thing right here, he's pretty much making sure that as many people as possible watch the video. And what's inside of the video is it's just telling them how to confirm their call, right? And here's a quick video recap for the people who maybe can't turn their audio on. And, it's just a little bit of a recap for just, again, those people who can't turn their audio on. Then, again, he's spamming results, which I recommend every single one of you to do. If you're not spamming results and you have results to spam, then you're doing something wrong. And then at the very bottom, again, we have a call to action to YouTube to further nurture the leads before the call. Because the more nurtured a lead is, the easier the lead is to sell to. And then there's a call to action to the YouTube for case studies to build pretty much undeniable proof that what he's doing actually works. And then after this, after they've confirmed the call, they're going to be pushed into a pre-call sequence. So first of all, immediately they're getting the pre-call assets and Q&A, which essentially is this right here. And then they're getting the call confirmation and SMS email. So this is an automation which he set up, but it's also part of this landing page right here. Then 24 hours before the call, he's giving them an unreleased breakdown video plus call reminder. And this unreleased breakdown video is just another case study. Then 12 hours before the call, he's going to give them another unreleased breakdown video plus a call reminder. And again, the unreleased breakdown video is just a case study. 6 hours before the call, he's going to give them a podcast and a call reminder. And podcasts are usually long, making it very easy for the viewers to know, like, and trust Charlie a lot better before the call. Then 1 hour before the call, he's only giving them a call reminder. 5 minutes before the call, he's giving them another call reminder. And when the call starts, he's giving them another call reminder. Then from here, he's going into the sales call. And from the sales call, it's super easy for him to close them because he probably has a dialed sales team in place.